And into sports now, the Lloydminster Bandits look to continue their winning ways at the Civic Centre.
Taking on the Vermilion Tigers is a great matchup last night. Of course, Tigers winning 4 of their last 5. However, they've lost 3 straight to Lloyd this season. What would happen? Well, we'll take a look. Doesn't take long for the Bandits to get on the board. 2:45 in. Michael McKay cross ice to Chris Romanchuk. His 18th of the year, 1-0. Still in the first, Tigers can't clear. Jared Wayhill, backhand, sharp angle, no problem. Everything coming up Bandits, 2-0 after 20. So to the second period we go, more from the home side. McKay, from his knees, slides it to Jarrett Aschenbrenner. He elects to shoot top cheddar. That snipe is his 8th of the season. It's now 3-zip. The Bandits would add another in the final frame. Colton Anderson alone in the slot. 4-0 is the final. Easton Oborowski collects his second shutout of the campaign. At the final stages of this contest, however, the Bandits were accused of some on-ice antics. Head coach Jason Newman had this to say.
There was just a scrum, and we had 5 guys on the ice, and they said that we threw a guy on, but we didn't throw a guy on. So I'm not really sure what happened. I don't know where anybody saw anything. I have no history of doing that sort of stuff. We're the lowest penalized team in the league. I'm not a guy that throws a guy on the ice. That's just not something we do. 4-0, we hit 4 or 5 posts. Like it could easily have been 8-0. The guys came out, played really well. Easy played well on that. It was a good, solid effort.
To the AJHL, the Bonneville Pontiacs looked to snap their 3-game losing skid as they hosted the Sherwood Park Crusaders. The Crew would open the scoring 6 minutes in. Bowen Croft's shot would be stopped. The puck out there for the sprawling Nick Jones. It goes in. A bad break for Bonneville. 1-0 for the visitors. Now still in the first. Puck will come out to Colton Meaver. His shot beats Stephen Klein. Sherwood Park up by a deuce. Now the Yaks would get one late in the period on the man advantage. Spencer Fu bats one out of the air. 2-1 after 1. Second period, Pontiacs nearly tie it up. Steen Pashnik rings one off the post. Now at the other end, Croft will walk in high slot. Rister will be stopped, but finds its way to Sean McTavish. Crusaders will regain their 2-goal lead. Third period, now 4-1 Crew. Breyer Ortinsky just walks out in front to make it 5-1. The Pontiacs would get one back on the power play. It would be a tipped Pashnik shot. That would go in. 6-2 would be the final for the Crusaders. The Pontiacs have now dropped 4 straight. Spencer Fu, however, continues to be the lone bright spot, scoring his 21st goal of the season, placing him in a tie for 5th in league scoring. The Yaks will try to close out 2013 at home against Whitecourt with a win Saturday. Here's more from the Pontiacs on their loss to the Crew.
We were hoping for a better start, and that seems to be something that we've been asking our guys to make sure that we're mentally prepared to have good starts over the past here, and we would have liked to have had a better start today. Obviously, I thought that they capitalized on their chances by going to the net hard, and that's how you score goals in our league, and they were more prepared to do that than we were.
First period we came out a little flat, could have had a better start. They got a couple goals up on us, and we didn't quit though, but couldn't get any goals going our way or anything. But Sherwood Park capitalized on their chances and got a lot of lucky bounces that our team wasn't getting out there.
Now the Baker Hughes Bobcats return home after a road trip that never seemed to end, picking up 1 win in 7 games. Now health was an issue for the team with a handful of players out of the lineup this past weekend. They dropped their final 2 games before they struggled to come back. And their record was 1-5-1.
We've had a bunch of guys out with injury. I know we went on the road missing 4 of our probably top 6 or 8 guys, and whenever you do that, there's a chance for some other guys to step up, and we had some guys step up.
The Bobcats will play a couple home games looking to find their groove before they head to Calgary for the Max tournament.
It's going to be a chance for us to kind of play with a full squad for a couple games before that tournament, and hopefully we can, get a few wins, get some confidence up before heading down for that. And it's a chance for some guys that have been out for a month and for a couple weeks to get in and get their legs and feel good about their game.
Yesterday, the round-robin schedule came out with the Cats joining the Calgary Buffaloes, Battleford Stars, the South Island Royals, and Finland's U17 team.
Last year we had a team from the Czech Republic that was in our division, and it was very interesting playing them, and I'd imagine the Finns are going to be the same way, and even you get to play a team from Vancouver and a team from Saskatchewan. Your teams that you don't know where you stack up against them going into the tournament. So it'll be an interesting opportunity for the guys, and hopefully they enjoy it and embrace it, and we do well.
Of course, the MAX tournament starting December 26th. Moving on, the PWM Steelers snapped a 5-game winless streak last Saturday, and although she was held off the score sheet, Delaney Edwards still had a big impact on the game. Matt Schumont has more on the captain and this week's Superstar Next Door.
Started playing at the age of 4, it was a given that Delaney Edwards was going to be a hockey player, considering everyone in her family grew up to play the sport.
Just coming from a family who's all played hockey, I just started playing. All my cousins have played hockey, so that's really inspired me to continue playing.
Now in her final year with the Steelers, Delaney is having a great year with 16 goals and 35 points in 18 games.
It's been good. Our line's been working fairly good this year, so that's nice, and it's really helped me, and we're starting to come together as a team, so I think that'll help us in the end.
She's just a smart hockey player. I think she sees things that develop, and she puts the puck in the right places for players to skate onto. She's got a great release on her shots. So, I mean, she's just an offensive, gifted hockey player.
And with her veteran presence in the room, Delaney was rightfully named the team captain for this year's squad.
Just an honor to be the captain of this team and just try to be the best leader that I can and be a leader for these young girls and just help them out.
I think Delaney is actually a bit of, probably a little bit quiet, but I think there's a lot of great leaders in the sport of hockey that, have led by just, being that type of player on the ice, just continuing to work hard, always a positive person to be around.
Matt Schumont, Newcap Sports.